We are now 9 months into the Nintendo Switch 2's life cycle, and it has been a generation defined by greed and slop. Now, I have a sample of games to help illustrate this point to you. First up, we have the big system seller game, Mario Kart World. $80 for the worst Mario Kart game ever created. This has a big, and I'll admit, beautiful looking open world, except they forgot to add stuff to do in it. Why even bother make a big open world game without like a checklist of like missions to do? How am I supposed to know what to do in this game? I'm lost. There's nothing to do. It was absolutely just horrible, and it's like they just completely released the game in a broken state. Like, can we just get another booster course for Mario Kart 8 already? That would be way better than that slop. And let's not forget about the other big Nintendo Switch 2 launch title, and that's Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. This absolutely should have been a pack-in title like PlayStation 5's Astrobots Playroom or the Nintendo Wii Sports. This game is nothing more than an interactive tech manual with a checklist of things to do, and they had the audacity to charge $10 for this. It's absolutely greedy, horrible checklist slop. Unbelievable Nintendo. It just shows you how far they've gone. Next up, I tried to enjoy the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2, so I picked up Yakuza 0. I actually got 8 hours into this game, and it was fine until I realized it was a game key card. Now, if you don't know about game key cards, take the worst of physical games and the worst of digital games and combine them, and you get a game key card. As soon as I learned about that, I was like, I cannot support this practice. I deleted it off my Nintendo Switch 2's memory, and now the game is just completely unplayable. Next up, we have Donkey Kong Bonanza. This was actually a pretty good game, I'll be honest, until you 100% it. Then you realize there's nothing to do after you 100% it. And if you want to get a game mode that has more replayability, you have to charge an extra $20 for it. So yeah, this game's actually completely unfinished, and you know, it's really just a lot like Mario Odyssey when it comes down to it in retrospective. I mean, it's slop. It's slop. I like me a good RPG, and I missed out on this one on the 3DS. So I picked up Bravely Default. It was $40. I was like, what a steal. And then I got it and realized it's a game key card, so that's unplayable. Oh yeah, let's not forget about Nintendo's other digital-only game, Drag X Drive. Who in the world thought this game would be fun? I'm all for accessibility in video games, I truly believe that, but don't make me simulate it. Wheelchair basketball? That doesn't sound fun at all. And then you have these bland characters. Like, why couldn't they Nintendo it up? Like ARMS or something. Make fun little quirky characters. They put no love into this game, and they have the audacity to charge $20 for this. This game should have been free to play. This is just absolute slop, and they're just greedy for pumping it out for $20. Are you kidding me? This is one of my favorite games back on the GameCube. You know, back when Nintendo actually cared. And I was really excited to see that it was getting a remake. Pac-Man World 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. Another game key card. Thanks a lot, Nintendo, for ruining my childhood. You can't even remake Ocarina of Time. And, you know, Bandai Namco is actually giving us what we want, remakes, but you have to go and ruin it by having them do it as a game key card. Ridiculous. Do I have gloves for this next one? Oh, I do. Ew. Poke-ass slop Legends ZA. If you've seen anything about this game, you know it looks worse than a Nintendo 64 game. I mean, just look at the buildings and the windows. This is the definition of slop. And Greedtendo charged full price for this game, $70. But wait, there's also a $30 DLC. So really, the full game is not on cart, and it secretly costs $100. This is the definition of slop. I haven't actually played this because I have dignity, and so I haven't even opened this and looked at it. Oh! It's real. It's real. Oh, God. If anything should have been a game, this game should have never been released. Absolute slop. Horrible. If this isn't the definition of greed, I don't know what is. Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Nintendo, read the room. We just want Breath of the Wild 3. You have Hyrule already made. Just give us another open world 3D Zelda. But no, you have to give us this first. A copy-paste Warriors game with story. I want my Zelda with less story. I don't want this slop. Just give me Breath of the Wild 3 or Ocarina of Time a remake. This is just horrible slop, and they charge full price for it. Like, they couldn't be more greedy. Another game key card. Childhood ruined. One of my favorite games on the GameCube was Kirby Air Ride, and they finally gave us a sequel, except now they added a second button, so I have no idea what's going on in this game. I have no idea if I'm supposed to press the one button or the other button, and it feels like a coin flip all the time. Like, it's too confusing, and the worst part is they had Sakurai work on this game when he could have been working on a Smash Brothers. Like, the only reason we don't have Super Smash Brothers on the Switch 2 right now, within the first 9 months of it, is because they forced Sakurai to make this game just because of greed, just because of money, and just classic Nintendo. They've gone too far. This game is certified slop. There's just no reason this game can't fit on an actual cart, yet they made it a game key card for money. The gloves are coming back on for this one. This game should not have been released. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, 120 frames per second, sand desert ass slop is still sand desert ass slop, ass slop, ass slop, ass slop. They hyped up this game for 8 years, released it at full price, and it should have just been canned. It should have been canceled. This is never should have seen the light of day. Slop, full price, greed. Just Nintendo is off their game. This game actually isn't a game key card. It's full on cart, but it's a farming simulator, and I'm not that huge into farming simulators, so yeah. Not playing that. I'm a big fan of Animal Crossing New Horizon, and I'm a big fan of physical media. And you know what Green Nintendo does? They release a $5 upgrade pack. The only way to get it physical is to spend $65 on the actual physical version. I don't know why Nintendo couldn't release the cart for $5 and then just have it install on my Switch so I can have a physical copy of it and then continue to support physical media. But no, Nintendo makes me spend $65 just to buy the complete version of the game full on cart. This is an absolute scam, but I like physical media and I like game preservation, so yeah, I picked it up, and like they just keep squeezing me. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. That's all Nintendo knows how to do. Money, money, money. I love Final Fantasy VII Remake, I do, but this is just unexcusable. They made it a game key card. So now in order to even play this one, if I wanted to, I have to delete every digital game off my Switch just to fit this one game in, and that's just completely unacceptable. I like keeping all my games on my Switch. I do not want to have to delete and re-download my games. At least this came with a pack of cards, so I did pick it up because I thought I could, maybe 2x my money at the minimum. I didn't, but again, just the greed is just horrible here. Mario Tennis Fever. Okay, they had the audacity to charge $70 for this game. I should have taken that $70 and bought a tennis racket and a pack of tennis balls and just went to a tennis court myself. That would have been more content than this game offered. All this game has is like tennis and characters and modes, and that's it. It's just, they charge full price for this, okay? This should have been like a $10 game maximum. There's nothing to do with this. Back in my day, we would have just said, just rent it. Don't buy it, just rent it. But no, Nintendo took renting out of the economy, so that's not an option. All you can do is buy this game for $70. Like, Nintendo has you by the throat. It's slop. I honestly don't even know what this game is, but it's full on cart. It's not a game key card. I got it on sale, so I was like, yeah, I gotta pick that up. But I don't know what it is, and I probably won't play it anytime soon, so yeah, can't play that either, can I? This next one is heartbreaking. The Resident Evil Generation Pack. When I saw that, I was like, the packaging of this looks amazing. 3 Resident Evil games for $90? What a steal. Then I got it and opened it, and dude, I might cry on camera. They're all game key cards. All of them are game key cards. This is the biggest scam I've ever had. I don't know what to do with this package. I can't sell it. Nobody wants game key cards. I'm honestly probably just going to end up throwing them all away because just completely unplayable. Like, what a scam, Nintendo. So yeah, as you can see from that sample size, there's absolutely nothing to play on the Nintendo Switch 2 9 months in. Everything is either unfinished slop or game key cards. Has Nintendo forgotten about 3D Mario? Where's my 3D open world Zelda? Where's Super Smash Brothers? Where's good Mario Kart? Nintendo just doesn't care anymore, and that's what happens when corporate greed goes out of control. All these $80 games, unfinished game key cards, there's just nothing to play, and I can't keep this up anymore. And it's gonna be so much fun to see in the comments what people think about this. I made a similar video about Halo with the remake and remaster, and that was a really fun video to watch. The likes and the dislikes and all the comments, like, you can just tell when someone didn't watch the whole video and didn't make it to the very end and realize that it's just kind of a joke. Maybe my core audience, they'll understand, because if this is your first time here, the channel is not like this. I don't make these. This is my second like parody video. It's filled with good takes. So if you want to subscribe, I really appreciate that. I am almost at 1,000 subscribers. This is the final stretch, the final push. But I also want to have the community that can have fun and then just like take a joke and. You know, this is just an expression of how I really see a lot of these Nintendo grifters on YouTube. Like, if this video felt ridiculous to you and then I'm just, like, being an idiot, like, that is what I feel like the Nintendo grifters. Like, there's so many games to play on the Nintendo Switch. Like, key cards, it's fine, you know? It's like, whatever. Like, most of these are, like, $40 or less. They're cheap. A good deal is a good deal, right? It's just like a digital game, except I can sell it, you know? Honestly, like, the truth is, I've only played 3 of these games that I listed. I bought all these games because I want to play each and every one of them, but I don't just play Nintendo. I play PlayStation and Xbox and PC and modern and retro. And so it's like, yeah, I like building a library and I like browsing the shelves and see what looks good, what's calling out to me. And I plan on playing all these games and I'm sure I'm going to like them. What do you mean there's nothing to play? There's a ton to play, ton more to come out. Like Nintendo can stop making games for all I care. Like you see my list. It's like, wow, look at all those games he's bought that he hasn't played. It's like, yeah, I don't have to buy a game right now and I'm good for years, honestly. And I had fun with all the games I have played. And yeah, so it's just ridiculous to me that this is what Nintendo grifters do. And that's what they sound like to me. So I don't know if you enjoyed the video and have fun. Click like, subscribe if this is your first time here, if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.